We had a pretty good car. We knocked the right rear off of it, though. We just, it's the first time here with these cars on these little 10-inch tires. This thing was loose, so they're all laughing at the right rear tires blistered before it slapped out on this thing. But I was just along for the ride, holding on here. We'll work on it here through this this sportsman race, and I might be a little bit better off this test race.
He's going to start.
Here's Jason Myers, first 50 lapper, finished second. Like you ran up on Bert there and caught him. Did these tires just wear out that quick at 50 laps?
Well, I don't know if it was tire wear. I think we might have had a little blistering problem on that right rear, that long 50-lap run. But traffic was a big thing, man. When you catch lap cars and they run side by side, and just give us a line. You know what I mean? It's just hard to keep up with a man in front of you when he gets by and they're too wide in front of you. But I mean, everybody's got a right to be out here, and everybody's just trying to have a good time. So, hey, to finish second to that car right there, we've done something. Bert Myers is pretty damn good.
Bert Myers picked up the win here on Labor Day at 50 lapper. You got out front and just sat there, but lap traffic was kind of hard there.
Yeah, lap traffic's always tough here. The place is tight, but it's also big enough where you can race a little bit. But you know, once I got to the guys, they gave me all the room I needed. But the car was awesome and made my job easy.
Yeah, but you looked in your mirror, you seen that 4 coming at you, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I would. When he would close it down to about 2 car lengths, I'd try to open it back up just a little bit. But as you can see on the right rear, it's blistered. So about 50 laps is all they're good for. So we'll make some adjustments and maybe tighten the car up just a little bit and try to win the second.
It was a good race. Like I said, I lost my brakes there when we had that long red flag. It just went to the floor, and then I started pushing in the center. I couldn't do nothing with Kenny or Ledbetter, but 10 laps sooner, you know, I think I had something for him. So all in all, it's a good run, a lot of effort put into it. It's nice to get to talk and be noticed for it.
Yeah, and how bad did you burn your stuff up there behind Bert? He was like he was holding you up a lot there at
he was holding me up pretty good, but you know, I wanted to do him right because I believe he'd do me right. So I try to do people the way they do me on the racetrack, and you get a lot of respect that way.
Gary Ledbetter, that thing, you wasn't really pleased with it all day long, but we knew at the end you'd be there. He just had both just had a little bit more under the hood, looked like.
Yeah, for sure. He's got a little more in the hood, I know, but we had a bad right front tire. I mean, we put right rear spring in it, we loosened it up, we put rear brake in it, we done everything to get it to turn. It wouldn't turn all day, and after all that, I'm sure it was that right front. I mean, it was some old tires, and we didn't buy a new set of American racers to run this week, but they're usually a lot better old anyway. But I'm sure that one just hard wasn't no good because we done everything else to fix it but that.
It looked like you changed your line there halfway through the race. You started diving in a little different way there.
Oh yeah, I got off on that apron down there, and that helped it turn a little bit, but still it was a little bit loose there off of that apron. So like I say, you know, Kenny there, he run a good race, but maybe we'll get back. Ever since we got that number 1 in this area or something, I just went downhill for some reason.
Yeah, we've been down here 3 times, so we've won every time we've come. Gotta love this place.
Yeah, and well, that was the move of the night. Was where you didn't get to keep a spot, but you went 3 wide there on that one restart.
Yeah, him and Bert was kind of playing with each other on the start, and we got a good run down on the bottom, kind of like I did Ziggy the last time we was here. So I kind of drove to the bottom. Everybody stayed up high. Like I say, I got to thank my crew, my sponsors, all that. Without these guys, I couldn't do it. My wife, I don't never get to spend no time with her, but everybody makes a sacrifice.
Here with Bert Myers, that was just an epic battle. It was 2 cars the whole time, but like you had something for the whole time, you were trying to set him up and to come into the checker. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we had an awesome car, and he just started in front of me, and I tried to save a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and the last several laps there he got really free, and you know, I was just trying to bear down on him all I could without wrecking him, but I'd like to have had a couple more laps to make another run on him, but you know, first and a second, we should have been at least second in the sportsman race, so you know, what can you say? It was a good night all the way around.
Brian King, this is your home track. You've had some dominating wins. There was nothing easy about that one right there.
Nah, it wasn't nothing easy about that. It was a little bit snug getting in, and I kept having to wait, and I knew Bert was good. He was getting in the corner better than I was. I was just trying to stay in his groove and run my line and be easy on the tires and save something for the end, and it worked out. I'm glad it wasn't a 51 lapper.
Yeah, and coming down the end, you had to know that Bert was going to do a dive bomb.
Oh, well, I mean, I knew he was, and my tires were already hurt, and I knew his had to be too, so I knew him bumping me would probably turn him sideways too if I could just hold on to mine, so it worked out okay, and we brought it home.